Wine Estates. I actually had the privilege of visiting Vintage Wine Estates in Sonoma, California. It was such an education, and they have such a beautiful setting. It's just a gorgeous place to visit, but what they create, what comes out of Sonoma is divine. Yes. So joining me is food and wine enthusiast. Hi. This is Jennifer Pierce.
Hello.
Welcome on in, Jennifer.
It's good to be here.
Well,
thank you.
I'm glad you're here because you're going to give us a little bit of an education on wine, and today we have your choice of either a 3-bottle or 12-bottle set, and then you're going to choose whether you want the whites, the reds, or a combo of them. So we'll go through and show you exactly what you're going to get. What do you say we kind of start with, though? Who is Vintage Wine?
So Vintage Wine Estates, like you said, is located in Sonoma and Napa, right in the middle of wine country, where they literally sort hundreds of wines to bring you the best blends, and they've done that right here today in the In Bloom collection, which is perfect for summer and spring and that warmer weather that is finally here in Pennsylvania.
Goodness. And so when you look at the artwork, when you look at the bottles, it says In Bloom. So they have these beautiful floral motifs.
Yes, they do.
And so it just really is a beautiful presentation.
Yes.
But it is what's inside, of course, that's going to have us coming back. So let's kind of start with our first assortment, which are, if you're going with the 3-bottle set,
yes,
you have a choice of Moscato.
And the Moscato is our sweet wine, think honeysuckle sweet. And then we have the 3-bottle of the Chardonnay, which is the most popular wine. And then we have, that was our, that was the wine, the case, if you want to get the whites.
And then we have in the reds, remember this is, you're going to get 3 of your choice. So we have the Pinot Noir. Oh, and only 2 dozen there.
Okay.
And then you can get a choice, or you can pick up the 3-bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon.
That's right.
So those are your 3 count. What do you say we have a little tasting?
I would love to.
Okay, what are we starting with?
So we're starting with the Moscato, which is our sweet wine, like we said. Think like a honeysuckle sweet. Yes.
I can smell.
I know
that
it. It's
kind of
beautiful.
Honeysuckle sweet.
And this is wonderful paired with spicy Thai food, or even if you've gotten the confections that we just sold there a minute ago, perfect with that as well.
I love that hint of sweetness, like just that little touch of honey. It's subtle. It's not like sweet tooth. It's not sharp.
Right.
It's very smooth. There's no bitterness or aftertaste to it.
It's very crisp. It's very light. It's a delicious wine, like I said, paired with spicy food, also with those sweet foods.
I can see it's going to balance that out quite nicely.
Sure. And then we have the beautiful Chardonnay, which is the most popular white. And the reason for that is because it's so versatile. I love this with grilled chicken. I love it with salads, now that we're eating lighter these days, even cheeses.
Okay, well, this is a Chardonnay. It's not dry.
No, it's not oaky or buttery, exactly.
So if you're somebody that says, I don't really like a dry white wine and have stayed away from Chardonnays, I think you'll enjoy this one. So this is very subtle. Talking about crispness, this is like the perfect summer wine. This is the one I would take to that music festival or that jazz series in the park.
It's great if you're sitting out in your deck, just enjoying the landscape. It's great for entertaining. But again, it's just a nice, delicate wine.
Very
and
nice.
then we have the Pinot Noir, which is what I like to call our crossover wine. And the reason for that is because it's a very nice light red. And I'll show you when I pour the Cabernet how different it is. But this is great. You'll taste the black cherry in there, the black tea. Beautiful in color, as you can see, and wonderful with steaks. If you got the steaks today, it's perfect.
The tenderloin tips, yes.
Yep, it's also great with pasta, red sauces, earthy sauces, vegetable lasagna. Isn't that nice?
Again, this is very smooth.
Very smooth.
None of the flavors, none of the notes are heavy. They're nothing that is going to create that bitter aftertaste. I really love the finish on these wines.
Yes, that's a very light, like I said. So if you're a white wine person and you haven't really introduced red into your palate, this is a great way to start.
And then we have one more red. So it's just these 4 selections.
Right.
But then we configure it different ways for you.
That's right.
So we'll taste this last one, and then I'll let you know about the 12 count, because that's the best way to save and the best value.
Sure.
All right, so our last one is going to be the Cabernet.
The Cabernet, and the Cabernet is
look
the
at that
king
dark
of
color.
wines. and it has a nice, big, bold flavor. I love this paired with any steak, cheeseburgers. Now that we're grilling outside more, having those barbecues, this is wonderful for any barbecue, any event. Very delicious, and you can see the difference, like I said, in just the Pinot Noir here, and in the colors, you can just see right there the difference, how much lighter the Pinot is versus the Cabernet.
All right, so in the Cabernet, I will say again, this is very subtle. This, I think, is another great way to try red.
Sure.
Or maybe you said, my husband, he's the red drinker in the family. I lean more towards the whites.
Yes, I do too.
But if he popped open this bottle, I would help him finish.
Sure. I love it.
So let me just, break down your choices for
Okay.
you. So we do have a 3 count. You can have 3 of the Moscato, 3 of the Chardonnay, 3 of the Pinot Noir, or 3 of the Cabernet. Now, with the 12 count is where you get to have fun,
Yes.
because you can start mixing and matching. So the 12 count in the red's getting a bit more limited. So in the red, which is now already the last call, in the red you'll get 6 bottles total in the Pinot Noir and 6 in the Cabernet Sauvignon. So you'll get both of the reds
Sure.
in the 12 count. In the 12 count all white, you'll get the Moscato and the Chardonnay. And then we have a combo. So in the combination,
best,
yeah,
yes.
you'll get a little bit of everything. So you'll get 3 of the Moscato, you have 3 of the Chardonnay, 3 of the Pinot Noir, and 3 of the Cabernet. So you get all of them. And if you want that mixed combo, only 7 dozen to go around. I also want to say when you buy the 12 count, you're getting the best savings, the best value, because per bottle it works out to about $10 a bottle with the 12
That's right.
count.
And so many people like me back in the day when I would shop for wine, I'd shop based on label, based on price point, because I just really wasn't sure what other people would like. I know what I would like, but I didn't want to spend the money to find what maybe somebody may or may not like. This is a great way to do that without breaking the bank, without going over budget, and it's beautiful to give as a gift. I mean, that artwork is just lovely, a gift that you'd be proud to give with graduations, weddings coming up, end of school year gifts to teachers, even our coaches for our kids. It's great.
You don't have to present these in person. You can use our Build to Ship to. And let's show you where we ship these to. So how do I know if I can get these or not?
So we ship to 41 states, all of the red states there, Pennsylvania and Oklahoma being the 2 most recent, which we're very excited about. And we're working hard to get the entire map filled out.
The entire country. So think about this. Maybe send a 3 count or that 12 count to a friend or family member if you have a wine enthusiast. This would make for a lovely gift. As you said, the presentation is beautiful. The labels are gorgeous. And that's what happens when you're serving wine. You have friends around. The bottle gets put down on the table.
It does.
People see it. They pick them up and they
That's
ask
right.
questions. And you can tell them. This comes from Vintage Wine Estates. It's in Sonoma in the Napa Valley. I had a chance to visit. It's a beautiful location. The wines are outstanding. They really are experts. When you see the vineyards and the care and attention that goes into growing the grapes for the wines,
Yes.
you know that they are creating something special.
They take all the guesswork out of shopping for wines because they're sorting over hundreds of wines to bring you the best blends, and they've done that here. Again, this is a very versatile selection here, so there's something for everyone. If you're like me and you entertain and always want to have something for somebody that comes, not sure if they like white or red, the mix is a great option. But even after a long day, and now that we are getting outside more, enjoying
The
that
day is
weather,
longer. Yep.
absolutely. It's nice to come home, enjoy a nice glass of Chardonnay. I love to just have that, you know, even after dinner with cheeses and desserts. It's wonderful.
Well, heads up. If you want the 12 count in red, it is now sold out, but you can still get the reds in the mixed combo 12 count, or you can get the reds individually in the 3 count, either the Cabernet, or you can get the Pinot Noir in the red 3 count. But we're getting limited in some of those as well. We do have Easy Pay available, so 5 easy payments. Shipping and handling is included. Just know the 12 count is the best way to go, though, because when you stock up, you save almost $50.
Wow.
That's a good significant savings. But to your point, we have a little wine fridge.
Yes.
And so we like to keep it stocked because, like you said, when people come over, they want things that maybe I don't always drink, but it's nice to be able to offer that to my guests.
It is very nice. I know my sister-in-law will stop in, and I'm partial to whites. She likes reds. I love being able to present any guest of mine with something that they would like. I want them to feel like I've spared no expense.
Yes.
And this is a great way to do that without breaking the budget or, you know, breaking the bank.
And even to take this and have them on hand if you're a guest at someone's home.
Sure.
Bring a bottle of wine. We actually visited some friends, and we're close friends. We come over often, and we brought some bottles of wine. And they're like, "What's happening? What's going on?" And we're like, "Because we're always over here drinking your wine. We just figured, I know we're like family, but we thought we'd bring you some wine." And they were like very happy and surprised. So
I
you know
love
what?
that.
Even if it's just a casual get together,
Sure.
to take a gift of a bottle of wine that maybe they'll open right then and there, and everyone enjoys.
You know, wine is meant to be fun. Wine is meant to be shared. It's also meant to be paired with food and bring those flavors out. One of the great tips I love about wine is that most people think that they should have wine, white specifically, as cold as possible. But it's nice to just keep it out for maybe 30 minutes prior to serving, and then you'll get those flavors even more. And then for red, most people want to serve at room temperature.
Yes.
And it's also nice to be served chilled a little bit prior to serving.
Well, just another quick heads up, if you want the 12 bottle mixed set, remember the mixed has each of the four
Yes.
choices.
Great
in
way
it.
to go.
There's only 5 dozen left to go around. So keep that in mind because the red 12 count has already sold out. Let's go through each bottle one by one.
Okay, let's do it.
All
Okay.
right. So for our whites, we start with Moscato.
We have the Moscato, yes, and the Moscato is a sweet wine. So if you love white Zinfandel, this is a great choice for you. Again, this is great to be paired with a spicy Thai food, so you're getting that sweet and spicy. Also great with cheers with desserts. So if you bought any of the desserts today, this would be great to go with that. And then we have the Chardonnay, which is the most popular white wine, and the reason for that is because it's very versatile. It's a medium-bodied wine. It is delicious with grilled chicken and salads, and now that we're eating a little bit lighter and you know, entertaining a little bit more on the outside deck, which I love, this is a wonderful wine for that as well.
So really the Chardonnay is like the go-to, maybe the default. If you're saying, I don't know what bottle I should open,
Sure.
the Chardonnay is a great way
It's a
to
crowd
go.
pleaser for sure.
And you can get all Chardonnay in the 3 bottle count if that's your choice, but you can also get it in the 12 count with the white choice or in the
Yes.
mixed set as well.
Then we have the Pinot Noir, and you can go ahead and you're gonna. You did say you were a Chardonnay lover.
And
Isn't
this
that
one is
just nice?
very good.
Right.
It's like I said, just very subtle, nothing sharp or bitter. These are all have such a nice finish to
Yes.
them. So I think you'll really enjoy these.
Very delicate on the white again, perfect to pair with any kind of grilling outdoor. And then we have the
Our
Pinot Noir, which is a very nice light red.
And we're coming in close, Jennifer, because I want everyone to see this color.
Yes.
So this, when you
Look at
compare
that.
it to our cab that we're going to see next, you
Yes.
can see this one just a little bit lighter in color.
And you'll taste delicious flavors in there: cranberry, black cherry, black tea. Great paired with red sauces, earthy sauces like our mushroom sauces, vegetable lasagna, Alfredo's. Very good crossover wine. If you're a white wine lover, great way to start with reds.
Okay, and remember, you can get all 3 in this
Yes.
Pinot Noir if you so choose, or get it in the 12 count combo.
And then finally we have the Cabernet, which is our king of wines. Big, bold flavors here, beautiful, very nice velvety finish. You can see the difference and I'll grab that. There you go.
Yes.
You can see the difference in the 2 wines being, this is the Pinot Noir, which is much lighter and a nice crossover wine. And then we have the Cab with the bold flavors, a very velvety finish, touches of vanilla in here. And you can go ahead.
Okay, and real quick, if you want the Pinot Noir is it the 3 count? In the 3 count, we only have 1 dozen left to go around. So those reds, it looks like you're snapping those up. So we already sold out of the 12 count of all reds, but you can still get them in the 3 count options if you
Wonderful.
so choose. Remember, this comes from Vintage Wine Estates, who we have been sourcing wines from
Yes.
for many years here at QVC and QVC2. They have become our wine supplier, and I love that now you're able to get such a great value. These are high quality wines, but you're not spending $20 a bottle.
That's right.
This works out to about $10 and change per bottle in the 12 count.
Yes.
That's a great value. A lot of times in one of my local grocery stores,
Sure.
they'll have like $8 bottles of wine. I'm thinking, what does that
I
taste
know.
like? This, I could tell you, gets the stamp of approval because this is so high quality, but you're not breaking the bank. I have been to Sonoma and Vintage Wine Estates. They take great care in crafting delicious wines. So I really invite you to give these a try. And if maybe you're not a wine drinker, but you said, you know what, I have friends and family that
Sure.
come over. This will have you supplied. You're going to stock your, your fridge, your wine cellar with these wines. So when the guests come over, you're ready for them.
You're ready to go.
Cheers,
Thank you. Cheers, my
Jennifer.
friend.
M62827 is your item number. Stock up and save $49 on the 12 count. But Katie, she's standing by, and she's talking cookies.
Come on down and try them. We're talking Cheryl's Cookies. This is the only order of the season, and not only are you getting 18 cookies individually wrapped, some of them classics, some of them perfect